First ear infection of my life. You ever had one? No, anyone?
I have not.
I thought you had to be like 5 years old to get those.
That's what I thought. I thought at some point, if you get past the first few years of life, you don't have them. You're good to go.
Yeah,
you're
it's like chicken pox.
Yeah, exactly. But wouldn't you know it? It's just straight. I've never experienced this in my life. My ear was hurting, and then I woke up, and it was like had stuff coming out of it.
Discharge.
Discharge. That's a great. It's such a positive word in some ways. We're going to discharge you. Thank God. Why do I have to sit in this hospital with this baby? We're all fine. What do you say? I have discharge?
Yeah.
It's tough.
The military, dishonorably discharged.
Mm-hmm.
What hole does that come out of?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Mine's not good. And now it just rings and I can't hear.
Is this because of the hair? Is this because of Good Morning America?
Wow.
Too much wine?
Good Morning America, probably.
Which
we'll review. I was on Good Morning America. GMA 3.
What's that mean?
It's like their other show has less viewers.
Oh, like ESPN 3.
But it's but a lot of people still watch it. Okay?
Yeah.
It's still a big deal. I met Strahan.
Michael.
All
right.
He was passing the hallway. It was very nice. And I met Rudy.
Wait, the real Rudy or the actor who played?
The actor who played Rudy.
Pretty cool.
Which is better.
Yeah.
Because no one knows who Rudy is.
Yeah, I'm sure Rudy.
I was going to say, you recognize the real Rudy.
No, who's
Is that
Who
person
cares?
still alive?
No, so
That's
dead.
actually, is he?
Yeah,
He got sacked. He's dead.
That's not why I thought he was dead. I just thought he was maybe old.
Yeah, the actor who plays Rudy, he was in a few other things. I've seen he
was there promoting. He's on Broadway right now.
Oh.
Didn't know he had it like that.
How about that?
From defensive end at Notre Dame to Broadway.
And he was, let me tell you, he was perfect for Rudy because I had a whole head on him.
Yeah, Strahan, you, Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Equal size difference.
Yeah, it was everyone there was really nice. We'll review the footage. We'll talk more about that. And we got a lot of catching up to do. And hope everyone's having a great Christmas season. Let's roll music.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
It's the Christmas season, and I love sharing time with family, good food, good drink, and maybe a nice bottle of wine. Maybe you don't want to drink a whole bottle of wine. Maybe you want a cute little bottle. Hey, guess what? I have some. Basic Cellars Wine. You guys heard me talk about it. Thank you for all the support from the Recties. And you can get 20% off right now with code JOLLY.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing 20% off.
20% off. Code JOLLY. And then we launched a subscription service. So you can sign up. So many options. You can either sign up to get an 8-pack, a 16-pack, or the 24-party pack sent to you monthly or quarterly. We got options. Wow. And whatever you choose, you get a free I Like Wine hat for sign up for the subscription.
Oh, dude, that's a great deal.
Yeah. So we're running that limited time. BasicSellers.com. Thanks for the support. Sign up for the subscription because it's not just the wine. We're going to try to roll out a bunch of cool perks to the subscription. Like maybe we do a fun Zoom call with me or limited merch, events. So we're building that out. So join the subscription, the BBL Club, Basic Bottle of Love. BasicSellers.com. Love you guys. Thanks. Cheers. I went to give some blood, and a Middle Eastern man, I think an Indian man, took it, and then I'm in a weird headspace here because I celebrate Christmas.
Yep.
As I think everyone in the studio does. No. Katie, no.
Oh, 3 out of 4.
Which real quick, remind me to talk about how she said we need to give our kids gifts, and then,
Yeah.
but I did the little Amazon brand deal where they're really big,
Holiday.
like all big brands say holiday.
The big day.
It's just funny how some of the fans in the comments got after. Well, there's one thing I won't be buying for the quote holidays. See ya, Amazon or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh.
Why do people get so triggered by stuff like that?
I know. It's like you kind of see why, right? They're customers.
Sorry.
How old are you?
Oh,
That is ringtone.
keep that in your brain too for what we need to talk about. A lot to talk about.
It's the loudest ringtone.
It's like Amazon's customers are 2 billion people.
You
There's
should
a
probably
lot of
be
non-Christians
somewhat
in
inclusive.
there.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But people were fired up, and so they needed me. I kind of I Merry Christmas, and I went Happy Holidays. But I want to be like respectful. I don't know. Plenty of Indians are Christians, but on average. So
Have you ever
I said you can rub my belly for good luck if you want.
Now that's inclusive.
That's inclusive.
Have you ever like second guessed yourself like that before, saying Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
I'm in my head a little bit more this year. I don't
It
know.
sounds like
winning.
you are.
Huh?
They're winning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Derek does not like this.
Merry Christmas.
Derek's like, guys, can we move on? I don't really like this segment.
It's really
I
bad
said,
too.
I said both just to cover my.
Well, you could do Merry Xmas.
Oh.
People don't like that either.
No.
Oh, take the Christ out of it. Don't
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
really
Don't do
bad.
that.
Don't
Merry
do that.
Christmas. Happy holidays. What do the Hindus do?
I don't know, but you celebrate Christmas, so like I
When was
think
Krishna born?
I think it's okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Here's a
I'll go call him.
legit question. What is Kwanzaa? Hanukkah's
Jewish. Kwanzaa. Do you know, Katie?
We should know.
We should
Derek,
know.
what's
probably.
Kwanzaa?
Isn't it West African?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Wow.
This is not good. This doesn't look good for us.
I feel better about not.
You guys
if-
remember the Proud Family? They did a whole episode on
Oh, I
this.
loved the Proud Family. I know their whole theme song.
It's smart to say that right now. Yeah.
I do know their whole theme
It's
song.
an annual celebration of African American culture.
Oh, sorry.
Oh boy. Wait,
So what's this Pride family?
I've known plenty of
Proud
African Americans. Which ones are celebrating Kwanzaa?
No.
Oh, it's like a week-long thing. There's 2 A's
it's
at the
for a
end?
yeah.
I'm learning a ton every second right now.
All right, let us know if you celebrate Kwanzaa and tell us about it because they celebrate it December 26th to January 1.
Yeah.
So that's super cool because that's a week where I'm like, what do I do?
Well, maybe they celebrate.
Maybe you should do Kwanzaa.
People could celebrate both. I mean, I feel like I know some Jewish people who maybe do Christmas and Hanukkah.
No, that's cheating.
Yeah, I would love to celebrate Christmas, our New Year, and the Chinese New Year.
You can't do them all.
Yeah, that's all of February. That would be awesome.
We should.
I know.
I don't think we can.
I'll tell you, I have a little business that works in China. Get your orders in before February. They don't work. They know how to celebrate a New Year.
They slave away those other 11 months.
Yeah, they
but-
really do. And then it's like a 3 to 4 week break.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Katie was planning
Designed in America
and built by Americans.
and shipped.
The thought of it.
The second ship comes from the shipment.
Proud. Yeah.
Proud of being
USA.
It's red, white, and
pickleball
blue.
approved.
Yeah, it's approved to play locally.
Is pickleball picking up in China? Because they would just destroy us.
They probably would. I think
so
it'd be
coordinated.
hard to rip ping pong paddles out of their hands, though. Because 1, tiny hands, and 2, they just love ping pong so much.
Right. But imagine if you could go over there and be like, hey, this could be a business opportunity. You go over to Beijing or something and
Yeah.
say, hey, national sport over here, ping pong tables at every park. Look at this. It's a bigger one and it's more fun.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
might
It
blow
does
their
take
mind.
up more space. They are pretty low on space in some of those cities, I think.
oh, good
Oh,
point.
You've been?
No, never been.
You just do it. One would assume.
One would assume.
It seems
There's-
crowded.
because there's so many people there.
Yeah.
One would assume.
There's actually quite a bit. It's kind of like the U.S. There's a lot of vacant land. That could
I
be
learned in
pickleball
that
courts.
Office episode, they talk about China, and Michael says that it's like 80% agrarian,
Yes.
which is a word for, I think, when you don't believe in God.
Yeah, I was just agreeing.
It's
I thought it meant
It's a type of diet.
Yeah, it's you only eat grass,
only eat grass.
farm grass.
Katie she's deep in the holiday planning. She's like, I'm doing so good with all the gifts for all the family, except our own kids. I got to get gifts for our own kids. I go, she is 9 weeks old. What? And then I was like, even our son. She's like, oh, so you want to go to my family and the other cousins.
That's a good point.
His cousin. Well, wait, this cousin who's 1 year old.
Oh,
is gonna
never
be
mind.
Opening gifts. And I'll go, yeah, I'll be like, hey, Tom, I'll take this. And go, here's your gift. And he'll go, oh, like he doesn't. Or I said, I could literally look at my 2-year-old son and go, you don't get gifts because you're a bad boy. Aren't you bad? And he'll go, I'm bad. He doesn't know anything. He walked up just last night. I'm trying every tactic. Walks up, sees Eva, 2-hand, like falcon punch. She wails, and I go. So then I decide, all right, let me try mean.
Okay.
I've tried to be sweet, patient. We
Stern.
don't do this. Stern. I'm like, let's just try flat out bad dad. Like mean. You go, hey, we do not do that. And he just laughs in my face.
Dang.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah.
I go, hey, come here. You do not hit your sister. Laughter. And Katie goes, and then Katie really grabs me and goes, you made your sister cry. Look, she's crying. And he goes, wow, wow,
literally did that. I was like-
and Katie goes, we don't know crying's bad, right? Do you
Jeez.
like crying? He goes, yes, yes, cry. Wah. It's a psychopath.
I'm concerned for our
That is kind of wild. Yeah. Bad dad doesn't work and logic doesn't work. Showing him his crying sister doesn't work.
I think it's just his age. There's
They don't
no.
know. But
they
it's very
can't-
funny to be like furious and like, look, she's crying, you hit her, right? You're crazy. And he's mocking her. It's the most. And then you're kind of like, this is kind of cool. He's kind of big dog on the whole thing.
It's not cool. You can deal with him later. It's just a phase. I think. Hopefully,
Katie's phone's on loud because
I lose it every day.
we're on an all-time bad streak of phone will be missing for 9 hours.
When we were at his
all
parents'
day.
house, all day I had no
Can't.
idea where it was.
This morning I was running around town, need to get a hold of her. Can't answer.
I
And
didn't
I'm like,
even-
she just doesn't know where it is. She doesn't have it.
I didn't even know he left the house. Hannah came over, and I was like, "What is Trey doing? Is he on a call or something?" Hannah's like, "He's not even here." I was like, "When did he leave?"
I can't find my husband. I can't find
I
my
don't
phone.
know where anything is.
Do you have an Apple Watch?
No, I should get one of those and ping it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because Rachel loses her phone 15 times a day. But then you just hit the little button and...
Or we get one of the. There's other devices where maybe you could set somewhere safe.
Like the tile or something.
Yeah, and you beep it.
Or just...
I wonder if there's surely a setting on the phone where like is this possible where texts don't ding but like a phone call does or something?
There's got to be a way to set that up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Just it rings. We just can't hear all your notifications. And
It's
this is another problem. You know, she has 6,000 notifications a day because she's the type that instead of organizing that, she's just like, this doesn't bother me at all that I have
much.
11,000 emails. I just siphon through for the ones I need.
Yeah.
That's what she does. It's just I don't understand how
Yikes.
people operate that way, but she does. She's thriving. Look at her.
Just
Beautiful.
pick your battles, you know?
If you didn't get an Apple Watch, I wonder if there's like an app on your phone. You like download it. It's running in the background. And it's like, if I don't pick you up in an hour, start making some noise because something's wrong.
Yeah.
You could set like the interval.
There's got to
Be
be.
good.
It's nice when you can trust Apple that much. Like we drove to Oklahoma for Thanksgiving. Great. It was good. There and back. Stopped 5-hour drive, stopped once.
We were very.
That's great.
Yeah.
And we actually, the way back, we had to do more iPad. But I just packed it up and I was like, there's got to be a way to like make this a baby iPad where they can't
Do anything.
activate it.
Yeah.
And roll the dice there. But I trusted Apple and there absolutely was. They thought of that, of course. And it was great.
What's the setting called for baby iPad?
You go to accessibility. It's
Guided access.
guided access.
Oh.
Yep. Put that thing on lockdown and he watched all sorts of dogs and animated trucks and
Yeah, what's he into? Anything on the iPad?
Anything. It just he really likes new. So if he watches something for a little bit,
He's not watching reruns.
he goes, what is he? He's always like, no,
new.
new, or he says new.
No.
On to the next.
He says Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Iron Man 3.
He's learning words every day. His favorite phrase right now is soup sock because he got soup on his sock
Okay.
and he runs around just saying soup sock, which is fun to say.
Is that like he's not holding the sock? He just says it to
No,
say
it's
it.
just
I think he just thinks it's fun to say now.
Soup
he
sock.
got soup on his sock.
He goes, soup sock.
Soup sock. Speaking of little kids, my kids' book's out now. Thank you for the support, guys. I don't want to brag.
Yeah, I saw
I
this.
love. You can if you click on it, it'll show like it's a bestseller in right now. It is #1 on Amazon.
Still.
in children's. This is what's very funny. So if you go to Amazon and you go to the books tab, and under books you go to children's
Look this
books, and under children's books you go to fiction, and under children's fiction books you go to religion, and under children's fiction religious books you kick Christian, and under
No
books,
way.
children's books, children's fiction books, children's religious fiction books, children's religious Christian fiction books, you click humorous.
No way.
I am proud to announce here on this podcast, I am number 1 in children's books that are also fiction, that are religious and specifically Christian and humorous.
Yes.
USA.
And I am
We're number 1.
beating down number 2, which is Cats Don't Like Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taking a stand.
Take that. And way ahead of someone booked down here, which is the Dead Sea Squirrels. We are dominating the Dead Sea Squirrels, dude. Do not buy the Dead Sea Squirrels. Buy How You Get Your Name on Amazon.
What on earth is that? I kind of feel like we need to buy that one.
It's just, but it's amazing how that's effective. Like if my mom or some certain person saw number 1 best, they go, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is the number 1 bestseller. And little do they know there's maybe 27 books in this category, but
Kind of fooled me. I was like, all those, that's why you do pre-orders. Good for you.
why, yeah.
That's why you do it.
it was on the day it launched. It got up to like top 30 or 40 in all of children's books. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's pretty sweet.
And I joked about it on my Insta story, but they're my publisher's like, we really got to push these reviews. It really, really helps. And
Oh yeah, you got a 3-star
the very first review
immediately.
was just 1 3-star. I'll read it. Quote. And we have to go through some of the Goodreads reviews because
Rachel loves
it's like a
Goodreads.
bunch of these like professional or hobby book reviewers. They give these like intense reviews of my children's book. Children's book to me is like, you're like, hey, we're going to go to Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's and get a burger. Give me the rundown. I mean, you just kind of, it's just a cheeseburger,
I wouldn't
right?
think
It's
children's
$4.
books would be on Goodreads. Who cares?
Right.
People really break it
marking
down.
Who's marking down children's books when you read them? You read thousands of them.
Got done.
Amazon, tea and books, as in sipping tea and books. I thought this was going to be one of those serious, endearing books. However, this book is a silly book. If you're looking for a funny book to read to your child, then this may just be what you're looking for.
Great.
It's a large, colorfully illustrated book with a dust jacket. I guess that's what they're calling. It's aimed at children 4 to 8. And honestly, How You Got Your Name was too silly for us to enjoy. I'm sure others will appreciate the humor, but for us, it was just too silly.
And they got early access to this because of your
Who's that
publisher.
person? Could you imagine meeting someone who was like, we tried this movie the other night and it was so goofy and fun, we had to turn it off. Like it was bothering us.
Yeah, we took our kids to go see it mainly, and they were loving it. But for me, it just felt like it was aimed at them. It was just too silly for me.
I really want to give a shout out to Wilson 2013 for the top review on Amazon. He posted a photo, and this is good. I hope this is a recti. I have a feeling it might be. The title is A Profound Reflection on Nomenclature and Identity Through Playful Prose. Trey Kennedy's How You Got Your Name is an unexpected theological and philosophical tour de force wrapped in the delightful trappings of a children's book. While its intended audience may be infants and toddlers, its thematic resonance invites a deeper examination of the divine, cultural, and ontological frameworks that undergird the seemingly simple act of naming a child. It goes on. This is a dramatic reading.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the
That's a
music.
good point.
I want to give this what it's really deserves. It's so crazy to me that you can go on Amazon and it's one of those. It's like it'll be here tonight.
Oh, great.
That's crazy to me. I guess they got these books everywhere.
Yeah,
Wow.
where does it come from?
Amazon warehouse, I guess,
Chimneys.
or wherever else you buy them.
Yeah. Fulfillment centers.
Yeah. You good?
We all just kind of got that.
Cough infection.
Yeah. What is going on? You a humidifier guy?
I think Alan got me one for my wedding. And I've
Wow.
used it, and I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's working. I can tell if like my air conditioner's working. I know if my heater's working. Like the humidifier, dehumidifier, I don't.
You fire that thing up full blast?
Yeah, I just like I can't tell. It's like I don't know.
I feel like I can
Is that
tell.
helping?
I mean, I can tell when we're running the heat, for sure.
Yes.
What?
I agree.
Wait, I can tell the humidifier is on if we're running the heat because the heat really dries the air out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
but
I see.
the humidifier helps
But
it to
yeah,
not be so
you
dry.
also can tell our home is climate controlled.
It is.
I'm like, how'd you sleep last night? She's like, great. Again, it was a perfect 69.
Crazy.
That heater
Wow.
works.
Way better than outdoors. Why do you guys humidify?
I don't. Well, I've become a humidifier because of. I started to pay attention to it more, especially in the winter for my vocals, and
I see.
can sense a difference in just being able to get that more lubed up.
I'm gonna try.
But then I was feeling very dry.
Where do you
and then
put
you
it?
kind of pay attention to your like newborn who's in the room, and
Yeah, she would kind of wake
we
up.
just put it in
with
our
some
bedroom,
crusty-
and I just hammer it full blast, and then you
Okay.
wake up and it's nearly empty. You're like, I mean, it went somewhere, right?
That's true. That's it with the dehumidifier. It's like nothing feels different here, but look at all this water in the tank.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Continuing on. At its heart, the book engages with the ancient question, what's in a name? A query that transcends Shakespearean musings to touch upon theological and existential dimensions. Kennedy cleverly embeds the inquiry within a narrative that is equal parts whimsical and spiritually charged, offering parents an opportunity to reflect on their role as co-creators with God in the naming process.
Wow.
The theology of naming, Kennedy's work subtly evokes the biblical tradition of naming as a sacred act. In Genesis, the naming of Adam reflects humanity's partnership with the Creator, while the naming of the animal signifies humanity's stewardship over creation. Similarly, Kennedy's playful prose celebrates the parent's God-given authority to name their child, imbuing the act with divine purposes and responsibility. Through humorous anecdotes and joyful wordplay, he underscores that naming is not merely an arbitrary human choice, but a participation in a cosmic order. A multi-sensory theological encounter.
Multi-sensory.
For babies, the book's vivid illustrations and engaging rhythm creates a multi-sensory experience that mirrors the wonder of being called by name. This parallels the theological truth that God knows us intimately, calling us each by name, Isaiah 43:1. The delight my own child expressed while engaging with the book suggests that even at an early age, the act of hearing and recognizing one's name is a profound affirmation of personhood. Conclusion: How You Got Your Name is a luminous work that combines humor, joy, and theological depth in a way that the few children's books dare to attempt. Trey Kennedy has crafted a piece that speaks to parents as theologians and storytellers charged with the sacred task of naming. This book belongs not only in every nursery, but also in the syllabi of seminary courses exploring the theology of creation, naming, and identity. Highly recommend for all readers, young and old, who are willing to dive into the profound through the guise of the playful.
Wow. Who was that again?
That was from Wilson 2013.
Wow. It's an 11-year-old wrote that.
That's so
awesome.
funny. That's so funny. Thank you. So
Quite the
get
review.
it. Go get it, y'all. Thanks for all that. And give it a 5-star review. Try to beat Wilson's review. I dare you.
Can I quiz you about your book?
Yes, you can.
I'm on your Amazon listing right now. We'll start off some easy ones and we'll get harder. Language. What language is it in?
English.
Good. Who is the publisher?
Thomas Nelson.
He goes by Tommy on this.
Tommy Nelson.
Tommy Nelson.
Cool.
He's a little more casual.
Yeah. I was trying to give him credit.
What was the publication date?
December 3rd.
You're doing great. All right. Here's where it starts to get tricky. How many simultaneous devices can it be on per publisher limits? I assume this is for the Kindle. How many devices
4.
can it be on? 5.
5.
Good for you guys.
Good. I got him bumped up. Yeah.
I remember negotiating that now.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we're up to 5. Okay. So this is kind of true or false. You know, enabled or not enabled. Okay. Text to speech.
Enabled.
Not enabled.
Not enabled. That's what I meant.
I don't know what this one means. X-ray.
Oh, disabled.
Yeah, well, you disable the X-ray. Yeah,
of
it's not
course. I
enabled
don't
for
want anyone to
X-ray.
get, like
Text
it's a
to-
radiation thing.
Okay, what are these things?
Well, I don't know what X-ray is. Text to speech is probably something within the Kindle, I assume. Like you can just have it read to you.
Okay.
What's its file size in kilobytes?
612.
Dude, it's not bad. 23,000.
Oh.
So what's that? 2.3 gigs? All right. Last question. On the bestsellers rank in all of the Kindle store. Now, we know you're number 1 in one category.
In which category?
It was Christian, religious, children's, Christian, fiction,
It'd be mega.
Christian books.
Humorous.
Humorous. Dang it.
Yes.
There's another qualifier. So in all of the Kindle store, no qualifiers, no genres, where do you rank?
Does it give you how many books are in it?
No, I don't know the...
In all of the books, specifically on Kindle?
It says the bestsellers rank in Kindle store.
Man, I don't know. How many people are
all
kindling a
the-
children's book? It seems like a psycho move. I mean, I support, please support me and get the book. But who's buying a Kindle on a children's book? Mommy, Daddy, can I please get an actual book and see the colors?
No.
Pick up the Kindle.
Black
Shut
and
up.
white.
Someone who wants to take their kid on a trip and not bring a bunch of books.
Oh. Okay, and Kindle, man, how many books are on the Kindle store? It gives you a specific number.
A specific number. I'm going to say you all three get to decide. The winner is whoever is within 200,000.
Oh, wow. Okay. Of all the books on the Kindle store, I'm going to guess. And this, wouldn't you believe, this goes off like today, right? It's like algorithmic. It's
Yeah,
not
I
like
think
all
somewhat
time.
it's trending
right?
up.
It's like trending up. So I think we're in top. I give us top 2 million. 1,453,000.
1.4. Okay. Katie?
I'm gonna go a little higher,
Katie.
You don't believe?
It's launch week.
like closer, like better than yours.
Oh, better. Thank
okay,
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That would be lower. Yes.
Yes.
That's tricky. It's like I'm going to raise the thermostat. Is it going to get hotter or colder?
Yeah, people say turn up the air
Turn up the air.
to a higher temperature, or you want the force
More
of the
air.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1.4
Million?
million.
So
That
just
is-
50,000 under mine. What did I say, Katie?
I even
is
repeated
so
it so that
bad,
we
dude.
could all understand what Trey
He
said.
literally said 1.4. Are you listening?
I gave an abridged version of Trey's answer.
She's dumb as rocks. For the moms out there, thank you for the sacrifices you make. Because without you delivering your brain to your children, we'd be extinct as a society.
Katie, I want to thank you for
As a
doing that.
species.
I don't know
Thank
how
you.
I don't know how entertaining this segment was, and I think you just made it really good. So
Yeah.
thank you.
I thought you said 1.9 million.
No, he
I
said,
said 1.9. No, what? I said 1,453,000. And then he said out loud, reiterating 1.4. And then you spent 5 minutes going higher, lower, I don't know. And you said 1.4.
I never registered you saying 1.4
All right, so
or you
just-
saying 1.
So you want to go 500 lower than mine, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
900,000.
900,000. 953,000.
Okay.
Derek?
Thank you for believing in me.
I'm saying we broke the million. I'm going 995.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Correct answer is 321,000.
Oh,
You're doing great,
Wow.
dude.
Wow, and I feel great.
Yeah. Imagine if you enabled X-ray.
Wow, so I
True.
won. After
Yes,
all
you
that.
did.
Oh, wow, you
After
did.
all
Yeah,
that.
you
Good
did.
job. There you
Yeah.
go. Good
Smart.
job. See, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm
smart.
pretty. There's
Georgia
something up
Tech.
there.
There's something up there.
Yep.
Yep.
Shout out. Is there like of like a books ranking or anything else? Any other rankings you can see?
Yes. So,
I'm gonna do children's books or something.
so in the category of children's ebooks on new babies,
Oh.
46.
come on.
In children's Christian humor fiction, so this takes out a couple of the other categories we had. You're 98. And then in
Children's Christian humor fiction versus
whatever you were before, which had Christian. Religious.
religion. Okay, got it. Yeah. What? Okay.
And then children's parent books.
200.
130.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So
Right?
I'm now going to read the 321,000 that are above you. In my hands, I'm holding Nivea chapstick, Milwaukee, what is this? Chisel tip, and a Friday pickleball paddle. What if I told you one of these is my own company?
Congrats on the chapstick.
Yes, Nivea. Get it today.
Did you know he owns Nivea?
No, Friday pickleball. We're still running some Black Friday, some crisp holiday sales. That looking at you,
Yeah.
Kwanzaa. No, so you can get if you're looking to up your pickleball game just a little bit, or you just got into it, or you know you got family members who are into it. These are going to be great paddles. They're so much better than the wooden ones, the Amazon ones, and we got 50% off on some of them that we're trying to get rid of. Overstock is what we call it, but I think we all know we're trying to get rid of them. So 50% off. Go to FridayPickle.com.
Boom. So speaking of all that, I went on Good Morning America, GMA3, to promote said book, as well as I announced on the end of that segment, my special will be on Hulu in January.
Whoa, telling everybody now.
We're
You didn't plug the Patreon on
by the
Good
time
Morning
this is
America?
out, it should be fully solidified. I should have, but because I just said Hulu, it's coming out next year. We're trying to nail it down. Should be like January. Keep y'all posted, obviously. So yeah, shout out to Hulu. That's pretty cool. It'll be on
That's pretty
Hulu.
cool.
I was listening to a podcast. They're talking about Gaffigan saying, are they branding it as hilarious?
Hilarious.
Oh.
Hilarious.
And
That's like a new category on Hulu.
Yeah.
it's their like
Christian
their initiative
fiction.
into stand-up. So yeah, if Derek's gonna pull up the clip here, and the super retchings know, we talked about this on Patreon. You get the inside scoop here. Go to patreon.com/TreyKennedy. Thank you. We keep climbing in patrons. Thank you for the support.
How close are
And-
we to 1,000?
We're getting closer every day. We're at about 600 now.
Are your parents excited, do you think?
Oh yeah, when we hit 1,000, my parents are coming on, and they are excited. They're ready. So I had told the super recties about this joke I was going to do, because I got nervous because it's network TV and they're very, very,
Yes.
G-rated PC, and I was like, I don't know, is this going to like upset them or whatever? But they were cool. They didn't even care. They were so chill. They didn't even really laugh at the joke.
I was
So-
gonna say, I'm not sure it like went over like super well, but like
Oh.
they didn't cut it.
Okay. Well, I remember on the Patreon, you specifically said, Trey, you should not say that.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you
we
bummed when I
spent.
said it?
I was like, oh, he said it, and I kind of prepped. I did prep your parents about the joke.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Did they enjoy it?
I'm not sure they did.
Cool.
We spent like half a Patreon episode trying to figure out if you should say it and what you should say instead. And there's
I
a lot
went
of build
for
up
it.
into this.
I don't even know if I really, it could have been better. I was nervous, I'll be honest. You're sitting in the fancy studio and you're kind of like, I like to, when it's about to happen, I like to think like, instead of preparing, I like to think like this. What if I like had to all of a sudden like poop or something? What if I had to puke?
That's what you
Could I
thought
just
of?
run out and could I be like, hey, do you guys pause? And they'd probably be like, no, we can't pause. We have a fully booked schedule. It's either now or never. And then like, oh shoot, what if I flew all this way just to miss it to like go to the bathroom? And then I think about that. And then they go,
That's-
we're on the air. And then I do it.
Well, that seems like poor prep.
Yeah, probably. I should probably change jobs. All right, let's see. I haven't watched this back yet.
I purposely not watch it. I wanted to get
Really?
Like every human, you ever heard your own voice or something horrible? Well, imagine doing that, but you're online, you're national TV.
Oh,
I don't want to
we're
watch
watching it
this.
right now?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, I've seen it 6 times
what?
Why?
because we watched it a few times with your parents, and then Thomas wanted to watch it a couple times after his nap.
Jeez.
That made it all worth it. Tom, I got home and Thomas, Daddy T, Daddy T. Like, it was just like mind blown.
Yeah, he was mind blown.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Our
Dad,
next
he's a
guest is a
daddy
comedian
tea
who has
bomb.
parents laughing along to his spot-on reenactments like his hilarious take on the dreaded bedtime routine.
Come on, just one more bite, buddy. One more bite. Here we go. Let's go. I'll start the bath. Stay right there, buddy. I'll get the PJs. Yeah, we gotta wash. Don't drink the bath water, dude. There's no clean PJs. He's going commando. Forget it. Oh, he pooped in the bath again. I'm not disinfecting. I'll sell the house tomorrow.
Pause. I have to give him, I want to give him credit because I started rolling this. I didn't really know what they're gonna do, and I was like, are they about to play like a 90-second video? Like,
Yeah.
So I give them credit. They played a nice bit of a video. It communicated it. There's a couple jokes they got out. So I was very grateful
for them.
that.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh man, how much of my videos are about to watch? So shout out to them.
Short and
That's the
sweet.
producers. Also, see that mug in her hand. There's one of those in my green room, and I stole it.
Good.
Good man.
Do you think that?
Big
Do you think
handle.
it's for me, or do you think they're like, you're the first guest we've ever had who stole a mug from us? I couldn't decide. I didn't want to ask. I just put it in my
Yeah,
bag.
I could see that being a thing. Like that's really annoying for the interns. Like, there's a
Where'd they-
mug missing
Yeah,
now.
what? There's a mug missing.
This has never happened. Who would have done that?
Who would have done
I
that?
would
it's
have
like-
never done that. I would have asked.
I know. It was funny because Jack was there, manager Jack, and then my kind of handler from the publishing company who set this up. And
Tommy's little helper.
she was this sweet girl named Sarah. And I was just like, wait, this is kind of cool. I should just take this, right? And Jack's like, yeah, absolutely. Just put that in your bag. And then the girl, she kind of, I was like, oh, sorry. Sorry. She's like, I won't tell anyone.
We're gonna
You could
take
tell
it.
she was kind of like, I don't love that you're doing
would've
this. Okay.
Now he's helping to ease the chaos and add in some laughs with his debut children's book called How You Got Your Name. Please welcome Trey.
I said some comments saying, could this guy wear the dirtiest shoes he has in his closet?
That was the first thing I noticed. Are those work boots?
Just the lighting in there did me dirty. They're very nice, clean, like tan suede shoes.
Their teeth look very white, so I don't know if that's a good argument. Like,
Why is it, Derek? You're the production guy. Why my shoes look like I was working in a
It's probably because they're
Lane
suede.
foundation?
It's because they're suede, so when they get
They
rubbed
don't-
different ways, it shines.
Yeah.
They really don't reflect light at all.
Holographic.
Okay, well,
I'm glad I have a lot of things in your
those are like my
wardrobe.
fancy nice shoes that I'm like, I'm gonna bust these out, and
You wore
I
those
look
for your
like a
special.
chump. Yeah, I wore them in my special. When my special comes out, you'll see me in those shoes, and they don't look like work shoes.
Let's see this. Yeah, with it.
To ease the chaos and add in some laughs with his debut children's book called How You Got Your Name.
Yeah,
Please
those are
welcome
work
Trey
boots.
Kennedy.
Trey! Thanks for having me. Of course.
It seems to make sense to me, but how did you make the leap from comedian and content creator to children's book author?
Well, I've been making content for over a decade, and then I've been touring around for like 5 years, and I became a father about 2 years ago, and we just had another girl. We have 2 under 2, and
Which is
Oh,
crazy.
here comes the
you hear
joke.
parents say this like it is. But it's awesome, and you hear parents say, I'd do anything for my kids, I would die for my kids, and I get it now. I would take a bullet for my kids, so if anyone wants to shoot me, go for it. So,
No, it's good.
Wait, was there a delayed laugh? Maybe I was reacting and missed
No,
it.
there
Come on.
wasn't.
All right. From
No,
the
no, no.
punchline. From the punchline. One more time. Maybe I missed it.
I've been making content for over a decade, and then I've been touring around for like 5 years, and I became a father about 2 years ago, and we just had another girl. We have 2 under 2, and
Which is crazy.
You hear parents say this like it is. But it's awesome, and you hear parents say, I'd do anything for my kids, I would die for my kids, and I get it now. I would take a bullet for my kids, so if anyone wants to shoot me, go for it. So it's awful, really, but we're doing it. And my oldest son, getting to read him my own book's been
Pause.
amazing.
She got it.
She got it.
I think he did not, though.
I
He
agree with
missed
that
it.
assessment.
Yeah.
He missed it. He missed it all good. She liked it. I was nervous to watch this
she
back.
just-
I think my delivery's not too bad.
No, yeah.
It's not too bad. I think they were not expecting you to throw in a joke right there. I think they were,
Right.
I think that
She did kind of step on me. She's like, which is crazy. She kind of stepped. I
think that they were already prepping for their next, like their mind.
I mean,
was
it
already
was a
on to the
3-minute
next
segment,
thing.
so they're
Yeah.
probably like, how long is this guy going to talk? And I'm just like, oh, excuse, I'm trying to get a joke out.
She just going, I won't.
She said, I won't. Yeah, she did.
Katie's got this memorized.
Do you think people are at home just dying laughing?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. All of them. All
What
of
could I
them.
have done better? I think I delivered it fine.
Yeah, it's like a little rushed, but it's because you're on daytime TV. You have to go a little fast.
Well, I learned that's what's funny when you find a joke on stage, because when I say it on stage, I can go, so I would take a bullet for my kids. You kind of pause and set it up. So who wants to shoot me?
This you can't
You
pause.
can't pause, and they start talking. So let's try it if I would have paused.
Okay.
3-minute segment. No, yeah, it's amazing. We have 2 under 2 now, and you hear, which is awesome. And parents, you hear this say they love their kids. They do anything for the kids. They would even die for the kids. Which I get it. I would take a bullet for my kids.
Well, that's
So let me know
sweet.
if you
I've
wanna
got kids of my.
oh.
Sorry.
Could I? This isn't live. Could we run that? I had a big. It would have popped. I had a punchline.
Okay. I'll let you say it again,
So I would-
but make
I'd
sure
take a bullet
it's
for my
really
kids.
funny. Sorry.
So I would. You hear people say this. I would do anything for my kids. I would even die for my kids. I get it. I would take a bullet for my kids. So let me.
I have
let me know
kids
if you'd
as
like to
well.
shoot me.
Oh, was that it? Okay. I didn't know when it was coming,
See,
so
yeah, I know.
It's the pause.
It's all
I
about
think.
timing. With
I'm going to let you go one more time, but it has to be the
they're
funniest thing.
giving me the flick. Okay,
It has to be the funniest thing I've ever heard.
That was kind of tough, but hey, I tried my best.
I feel like I'm worried I'm not saying this correctly.
Oh, this should be good.
What's the phrase?
Exact-
No, just follow
Exacerbate.
your heart. Follow your heart.
Shoot your shot. Is that a phrase?
You shoot your shot.
Trey shoot his shot?
What's that phrase where it's like
What are you trying to say? At least Trey shoot his shot?
She's not well.
kind of delirious? What's that phrase where you say like you took your opportunity?
Yes. You tried your best.
You
took your. It's not you took your shot, is it?
you shot your shot.
You shot your shot.
That would work fine. I think shoot your shot is a phrase, and if you put it in the past tense, I think that's fine. I mean, you took your shot. You You took your best shot.
But I thought shoot was funnier because it went with a joke.
Oh, nice. And that's how you write a bit right there. Do we need to watch the rest? I don't say anything else.
Well, it's
What else is in there,
only
Katie?
A couple of minutes, so why don't we
Okay,
just watch it?
And we had the opportunity to write a children's book. It was no hesitation. I was like, that'd be so fun.
And I hear this didn't start off as a sweet and family-friendly take on this subject in the beginning.
Yeah,
What happened?
Well, they were like, all right, give your first pass. So I'm like, I'm going to write this. We came up with this concept of how you got your name and playing on like the crazy baby name culture you kind of see these days where there's a girl running around named Chrysanthemum or
Shout
something.
out, Jake.
Thank you.
There's a
did that
book
happen?
named Chrysanthemum, a little girl in it.
Okay, great. Great. And so my first pass was just like roasting real names that we all know, and they're like, well, we can't teach the kids to do that young. I was like, okay, so it's a much sillier, lighthearted version.
It's like, okay.
I even tried to I wanted to do a Karen joke, like, let's not do that, but my mom's name is Karen. And she said it was okay, but you know what, it's
Well,
fine.
let's talk about, because you have a son named Thomas.
Yes.
Your daughter has a very special name.
A beautiful name, Eva. I know, right?
Why did they laugh so hard at that?
Her name's Eva.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, okay. I
you're
didn't
not
know that
laughing at the
either.
jokes. I'm
Yeah, her
laughing
name's
at that.
Eva, dude.
Oh, beautiful set, by the way.
They did. That's really cool.
Beautiful set.
Got the whole setup.
I was distracted.
Should I have sat more legs crossed? He looks like he really knows what he's doing.
I don't know if he does.
You should have copied him.
Yeah, different shoes.
I tried to. I just kind of. I look fine, right?
You look fine.
Okay.
Look fine. I
Keep
still
it
don't
going.
like
Let's
how
just-
much they laughed. Can
just
you go back
finish it
5
out.
seconds and
Just
see
finish
how
it, dude.
hard they laughed at that?
Very special name.
A beautiful name, Eva. I know, right? Yeah, that's her name.
How did you come up with the names for your own kids?
Especially Eva.
Especially Eva, the family names. So that's always a nice cop out because I'd kind of painted myself in a corner here. I've made fun of names so much. People were, what's he going to do? Because there's a lot of pressure.
Nice, Katie.
We went family names, Thomas, Eva. I feel like they're good names.
I think
People have
Eva's
heard of
a
them
great
before.
name.
Yeah, I
It
think
is a
so.
great name. I also hear that you sing. I was on your IG page and you were acting like you were performing a song for Wicked. You actually sound amazing, but singing came before your comedian acts.
Yes, and
Comedian acts.
those who've been following me for a while know I can sing. I like to put it into my act here and there, but I did. My first venture into entertainment was discovering a singing talent, and I was convinced. I tried out for American Idol back in the day. I thought I was going to
So
be the
you
next
can
Justin
sing,
Timberlake.
Wow.
Well, decent, not enough to. I'm
To
here
win
supporting
American
a
Idol.
comedy book, not my next album. So, but yeah, I like to think I can sing a little bit, and so I try to work that into the comedy. I
Wow,
love
this
doing
is
that.
our video.
And you are
Let's
pretty
go.
funny. You've got an announcement, a special coming up.
Yes, breaking news here. We just got this locked down. My special Grow Up will be on Hulu starting next year.
Bravo.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's
Thank
like
you.
a big moment in a comedian's life.
I know. I mean, it's shout out to Hulu for the opportunity, and thanks y'all for having me. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to get this book out. It's out today, and then get the special out starting next year. So I'm very, very grateful.
And you can pick up a copy of How You Got Your Name everywhere books are sold, or scan that QR code right there at the bottom of your screen if you'd like to purchase a copy.
I love to hear parenting tricks. Skipping pages.
Oh,
So
yeah.
do what you got to do. We're at survival.
Then they'll
Survival.
ask you to read it again.
What was that?
You be careful.
They got clip. I guess for the clip, they edited out a quick blurb where I said something about if you're reading to kids, skip a few pages, just wrap it up or something. Well,
You did good.
whatever. Yeah, thank. I mean, I
Like you
know,
gave
I
like
know
succinct
viral
answers.
moment, but
Yeah.
it looks like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Did I do good?
Yes, I told you.
All
you
right,
did
we're
good.
moving on.
Becca was asking though why you didn't wear the basic seller's hat, and I was like, he can't wear an I like wine hat.
I thought about it, but I was like, it's a little much.
Has Siegelman
And they might have
Stables-
called me out for that, huh?
Has Siegelman Stables reached out to you for
Well, they haven't.
saying thank you for the promotion?
They shouldn't they?
Yeah.
I think my main takeaway from that is I can't believe that's what those two people do all day long. It's just like,
Exhausting.
yeah, 5 minutes at a time, just having to like, to be honest, like pretend they care about just like everyone's just like little stuff. Like, oh my gosh, that sounds exhausting.
You have to be really good at fake laughing.
Yeah, that's what
I
they
actually
do.
thought the same thing because they show up every day and
At 5 a.m. probably.
Yeah.
well that
Oh wait,
like
this
that
is GMA
starts-
3.
It's GMA 3, so they're starting at like 10. I think it's just a couple hours, right? But that I think of just doing content here and like we do a shoot day and we shoot for a few hours, even the podcast for a few hours. You're kind of like,
I'm going to
It's
drive
a lot.
home and chill out for
It's
a little
exhausting.
And we're not like this.
Exactly.
bit. Scan the QR code below or go to the website. Thank you.
It's well-oiled machine in there. It was fun.
Yep.
So shout out GMA3. All right, let's get to some content, shall we? Everyone sent us this. I hadn't even seen this yet. I hope y'all haven't either. We got some white people doing too much, some white people wedding content.
Great.
And this might be an all-time best. Derek, play the Instagram first,
Okay.
and then play the next clip. So a Recti sent this. Several Recti sent this in.
Oh, yes. I also got sent this.
I got DMs about this too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, they hit us all up.
I have not.
Aaron Sawyer, do you want something real?
They're wrapping their vows.
Connected in higher planes. You elevate my vibe. I'm down to give you everything. My service comes in full supply. Praying with your hands in mine. Our hearts become aligned. Your Taurus love opens my eyes. I am a goddess by your side.
Remember when I swung the voice?
I do.
Set aside when our brains wide open. Gave you my honor and loaded. To Leo Queen, the soul stands. Burning with love and emotion. So much more than compulsion. Heaven we live in is golden. And my soul spin like, do you want something real?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, tell me how you feel.
Yeah, yeah.
We love me every day.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We buy your heavy pay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Aaron Sawyer.
Okay. I was kind of impressed by the guy.
He had little moments of talent.
For
where he'd
how
have a nice tone.
white he looks, he doesn't sound very white. That was impressive.
She's completely tone deaf.
Yeah,
she
she
needs
was-
more psilocybin.
She was a problem.
I just can't. People really act like this, and they're not. They're serious. He doesn't have a
shirt.
They're barefoot, of course, and his shirt is fully unbuttoned. You can just see his pale belly.
I'm trying to think of where I've seen his pants before, and it's Aladdin. It's all the guards in Aladdin. I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
It's very hip.
And this was posted by. They did a collab post, which let me say something real quick about collab post. Collab post was made for brands, influencers. It was a real helpful tool.
I did it an hour ago with a brand.
Oh, you had a brand. You're doing collaboration. It was not for husbands and wives, boyfriends, girlfriends to be like, let's just put it.
Why?
It's so annoying. Why? No, you have a cute baby photo, just post it. Tag me, maybe. I don't need to. Hey, babe, I sent you a collaboration invite. Could you accept it? Just so people know. It really annoys me.
This is what I've always.
I think it's crazy.
I've wondered this. You see a couple get engaged, and they're posting like their engagement photo, and so they do a collab post on it. And I always wonder like who created the post, and was there any tension there? Like,
Oh.
I'll create it, and
And
I'll
then you'll be the
collaborate you.
Well, I think it's particularly annoying when their collab posts with the dude, and the dude's never posted Instagram a day in his life.
Yeah.
And just let him have his like Finsta where he has 4 photos and he's just there as a consumer.
He just scrolls.
He doesn't need to collaborate. He doesn't have a single follower that isn't following you.
Yeah.
It's so irritating. I think it's ridiculous. But they collabed
doesn't bother
from
me.
her account, Rebellious Essence.
That name checks out with the arm sleeve.
And they have their album Ascension's coming in 2025.
Oh.
And it says she is a shape-shifting star seed. Say that 3 times fast. Shape-shifting star seed. Shape-shifting star seed. Say it 3 times fast.
Shape-shifting star seed. Shape-shifting star
Yeah, no, I think you're off to a good start. You got it.
Shape-shifting star seed. Shape-shifting star seed.
Oh, that's tough. Your turn.
Shape-shifting starseed. Shape-shifting starseed. Shape-shifting starseed. Got a little slower, but
Derek, go.
Nope.
Shape-shifting starseed. Shape-shifting starseed. Shape-shifting starseed.
That's her. She's going to appear in your mirror.
What is a star seed?
Well, it would take a while to tell you. I'm going to Google it, though.
And then his account, Aaron Sawyer Official, he's a yogi battle rapper.
Whoa.
That's not a combination you probably find too often. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, what's up? Step to me. and then he raps, and then he just slam down into some chaturanga.
Yeah,
That's
not
pretty. That's a wild combo.
Okay, so I found there is a subreddit. It's r/Starseeds. So being a starseed means something. It's the sanctuary of lost souls, light worker. I mean, just modern hippies, basically, just crystals and all that stuff. Okay. And then there's a post that says, I met my starseed family Friday. We met for 2 to 3 hours. They gave me the download. They looked like lion beings. Do all starseeds,
their family.
Do all starseeds go through this process
So foster care.
when their DNA has evolved? Is the question. Are there any other shapeshifters here?
So a starseed
This is insane.
is a shapeshifter, is a type of shapeshifter. Like, you know how
I don't know if this is like, cartoon.
tequila's a type of mezcal? You know
it's
what I
just
mean?
like
People
this-
get confused. Is it two distinct things, or it's impossible to be a starseed without being a shapeshifter?
I think it's like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square kind of thing.
Exactly.
I think it's exactly that.
Yeah.
I don't know what shapeshifter means outside of like the magical powers.
I firmly believe if Katie and I never met, she would be down this path,
She'd be in Los Angeles right now.
being a starseed.
Yeah, she'd have the name. She'd have Eva,
Yeah.
but that would be her new name.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a little girl.
I love,
It would
I
be-
love that bit. Like Katie'd be lost without me. It's not true at
It's a
all.
pretty gross bit.
But probably the other way around. What would I be doing if I was single?
Gay? People are saying.
Probably just own it by now. Yeah. Could be my meal ticket. Num.
No one would have been surprised.
Yeah. Shout out Tracy Talks. Tracy Talks, where it's still thriving. Okay. Thanks to the Rex who supported it. Go check it out if you want. It's funny to post those clips because I'm just Tracy, my female character. But if you're scrolling on Instagram, because some of these are starting to get traction, it's just me as Tracy. Like, what do you think about dudes and gauges? I'm like, ooh, gross. Whenever a guy with gauges comes up to me, I'm just like, skate parks that way, or whatever I say. And so there's now comments like, just another gay guy bashing on the community.
Oof.
And it's confusing. And I could see how it's
You
confusing.
could also see how
It's almost like every clip should start with like, Tracy's a character played by a straight comedian.
That would be
And
nice,
he's
actually.
acting like a girl.
Maybe a sweatshirt you wear that says all that. See, Derek doesn't have to type it every time.
Yeah.
Please.
Good. Smart.
Starseed. That's a great clip, though. Great rap.
We got the second part of it. Do you want to do that or no?
Wait, there's a second
wait.
part of
More?
I
it.
think they might be more the same.
Okay.
I think that
I was really trying to
It is.
Yeah.
take in the people in the background. They're they're kind of sitting. It looked like people maybe our parents' age, maybe a little older, and I just kind of envisioned like, what if, like, see to the far, like right behind them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see you're right. Like her parents, probably.
That's grandma right there, and she's like, "Good Lord Almighty."
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, are they into this or?
Yeah, look at the look at the country boy.
I know.
I thought it was country boy, but he's wearing sandals.
Well, he's probably just trying to do his best. So like, this is a barefoot ceremony. He's like, I ain't wearing no barefoot. I wear my sandals. Dude,
so, I mean,
oh, there's some.
yeah. Do you think they're kind of just like, what? Like, what if one day that's Eva?
Dude,
That's her wedding
it's
day.
crazy once you have kids. Derek, do you think like this? You see some adult human that you hate now, and you're like, what if?
Yeah.
What if Thomas just goes down a path and he's a battle rapping yogi? I don't know. How does one get there?
Yeah, what if he shapeshifts into a crystal lover?
Yeah.
Starseed.
Leah's really athletic, so we're exploring sports, and I was kind of worried. I was like, I don't know if I'm really into that much of girls basketball. We went to high school girls basketball game yesterday. She loved it, and it was like it was good. The girls were good.
I do think girls basketball's become more popular, so
It
the
is.
talent's getting better.
Yeah.
Do you think she got your height?
I hope so, because Becca's family's all dwarfs basically. So
I was gonna say Becca's not very
Dwarfism.
tall. So
See, I thought through that. So did Jake.
How tall
Yep.
is Becca?
how tall?
Yeah.
Like 5'4", something like that. So her mom's under 5 feet.
Oh, that's.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah, you better
Wow.
get her
Little
get her
person.
in golf and ping pong.
is that dwarfism?
I think she might actually
I was
be
gonna say,
classified under that.
I think under 5 feet is like legally you can get.
Legally, you're gross.
I did not say that.
Oh,
Her head size.
Legally, you're gross.
I'm kidding. Dwarfism. That's one. Little person is what I like to say.
I think dwarfs okay.
They like dwarfs too.
Yeah.
That's the legal term.
Did you know Thomas's new toy he got is called Little People? That little like dollhouse type thing.
What are you saying?
I just thought that was interesting because isn't that the preferred,
Terminology.
Yeah.
Little person. I think so.
Do you think like at school pickups and stuff, they'll be like, which one's your mom? He'll be like, the giant one.
Probably.
Isn't that interesting to think about? Like, name a girl you've ever met taller than you.
There's plenty of girls taller.
Plenty?
Yeah.
I've met one in my whole life.
And then you dated her.
Oh, two.
Got him.
Got him.
The girl we traded the Merchant of Death for.
I had
she was
9
taller.
former girlfriends. They're all 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. I didn't do that. What were you saying?
The girl we traded the Merchant of Death for, she was taller than Katie. Remember that trade we did? Brittany Griner.
Yes.
How is the Merchant of Death doing? Is he
I
on the
heard
straight
he's
and
just
narrow?
running like a Starbucks. Yeah. I think
You know who is running a Starbucks? Is Beans from Even Stevens.
Is he?
He's the manager.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because I've only seen videos of him dancing shirtless in a parking lot.
That's part of it.
He's running like a fun Starbucks.
Yeah, it's trying to do what Seven Brew does.
What can he get you today? They're like, what's wrong with him? Like, he just runs a Starbucks. He has so much caffeine now. How did he come across? I guess he's like, well, I'm Beans. I might as well
Be selling beans?
be involved with
That
him.
does make sense. Beans and beans. Yeah.
Show Beans dance in the parking lot.
Did he act on anything else after that?
He's got a couple IMDb credits, but nothing we would know
Nothing
of.
popped for him. But boy, Beans Aaron Guerin as a kid, there was a time in my life where Beans Aaron Guerin was my favorite person in the world.
Oh, my
my
sister
gosh.
loved Beans.
Oh my gosh, I loved Beans.
Pretty sure my
He
sister
was
got a
so funny.
my sister got a MySpace, and her username and profile picture were both Beans. Wow, here he goes. Why have you already seen this video?
You think your algorithm's weird? Oh, get it, Beans. Get it, Beans. He's a menace, bro.
Yeah, and he also might technically be a dwarf.
I was gonna say I didn't realize.
He looks immensely small.
And
I don't know if it's the angle. He looks like he's 80 pounds.
how old is he?
My buddy who found out he was a manager at Starbucks. It's because he was like in LA, got Starbucks, like, oh my gosh, you're Beans, and couldn't like no one else like recognized him or knew, and so he got a picture with him.
Age.
And then
There's
his picture, yeah, he's just like crazy small.
He's born the same year.
How old is he?
He's 34.
And what's his name?
Stephen Anthony
Lawrence Height. They're saying he's 5'1". Wow. So that's
34.
interesting.
It's really small for a human male.
It's almost like, yeah, something's interesting. Something more is going on, right? 5'1" is.
And
I feel like a dude below 5'4", you start to be like, there's got to be more to the story. That's really small.
Looks way older than 34,
Well,
right?
Starbucks.
well, when you're 5'1", it probably doesn't help you look.
I
You're
think
probably
it's
not like, wow, look at that
Well, I
old,
think,
look at that
I think it's the cul-de-sac. Really,
young man. He needs a hair transplant. He'd be good to go.
I feel like he might just need to shave it
Beans,
off.
greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Shout out Beans. Shout out. I got my espresso set up still. Back at it. How was your coffee this morning?
Good.
Better than Beans? You think?
Probably.
I think so. Let's get to some fan videos. Well, we got a few more minutes here.
Yeah, a couple more.
Let's get some fan videos. As always, send them in to our website, TreyKennedy.com/correctopinions. Thank you for all the love and all the submissions. So we got some fan videos. Derek, who do we got today?
Hey, Trey,
Oh.
Jake, Katie, Family Man, Derek. This is your Disney adult coming to you live from the parks. I wanted to let you guys know that I love you guys so much, and I had to send in a video because, yes, there are Disney adults out here that watch you guys, and yes, we are crazy. You can roast me as much as you want because I was also a sheltered kid and was homeschooled my whole life. I feel like I'm just like feeding you things to judge me on, but go for it. It's totally okay. yes, Disney adults are crazy, but I fully embrace it. And I just thought I'd share this video. You guys crack me up. I love watching you all the time. I am a super recty. I'm also a Patreon. My mom and I are Patreon. So I just thought I'd share a video with you. And yes, Katie, in Epcot, you can drink around the world. People will buy stickers and place them on their arm and do a country and a drink for each one as they walk around and they get plastered. So I don't do that because I just don't do that. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And Katie and Trey, when you guys bring your children to the parks, the amount of content you're going to get is going to be outstanding. There's a lot of interesting people here. So, and I'm one of them probably as I'm sitting here talking with my ears. So I hope you guys are doing well and we love watching you. So peace.
I really
Wow,
appreciate
magical.
how self-aware she is.
I mean,
She's like some crazy people here. They're like, she's like, excuse me, I'm trying to send in a video to my favorite podcast via Patreon with many ears on my head. Gosh, now back to what I was saying. There's weird people here.
I mean, when she said she embraces it, I really believe her. That was a very self-aware embrace of who she is. So shout out to you.
Epcot, she's like, Epcot, they drink. She's like, I don't go to Epcot. I'm sheltered. I would never step foot in there. That'll be me. You're running around with the 4 kids meeting the princesses, and I'll just solo drink around the world.
No.
You'd be like, call me, Trey, come help me. I'll be like, I'm in Germany.
I'm gonna go to Disney with her and let her take our kids around
Oh, she's great with kids.
because
She probably has 9 siblings and raised 3 of them. And
I feel like the only reason we're ever gonna go to Disney is if you want to get content, like she said.
Yeah.
Or I mean, one of our kids is just like, you know, I have
Trey,
to go.
help me.
I have
Help.
to go.
You know how much Eva wanted to come. She wanted me to princess. I need your help. Stop bloody calling me. I'm having an ale.
You think
Every
that's how
30
it's gonna
minutes
go?
you call me. Yeah. I'm in a new country.
That's Trey in Jamaica.
No.
Sayonara. Hang up. I'm having sake. Can't be bothered. That'll be fun.
No.
Do that accent.
Do the
But I
Japanese
think those
accent?
are-
Which
think
one do
those
I
are
do
only
now?
2
Which one? What
reasons.
other countries are in there? Name a country.
Foster's. South.
Australia.
Australia, yeah.
Trey. You're Katie. I'm just in a new country every time.
Trey, Thomas
she's
has
calling you.
thrown up. He keeps calling it throw up sock. He won't be quiet about it. I need you to come down here and help me out.
You're saying he spilt some down under? Did he spill something down under?
Yeah,
That's funny.
He threw up all over himself.
Because I'm knee deep in a Foster's.
That's good.
Beat it. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, here's Jessica. Hello.
This is security. Your wife called and she is asking us to escort you out. So you're going to need to step out of Foster's.
I don't care about that thing no more.
And
I'm in
you
Jamaica,
are
man.
being removed from the parks. You are never allowed to
Come
come
and
back.
get it. I'm fastest man in the world.
Your wife is
Click.
enforcing this. Goodbye.
Ring, 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 ring.
Trey,
Hello.
get out of the parks.
Sir, this is the president of the United States. We need to get you out of the park before it becomes an even bigger situation.
Stop calling me, fool.
Not sure what that
Where
was.
are you right now?
Hey.
You're in Oakland.
What's wrong? I see.
What are you doing there? How'd you get out of Epcot? Are you in Tijuana? Stop calling me, fool.
Stop calling, fool. Hey. Okay, another fan video. That's what we're doing, right? Who we got? I'm not gonna lie. Disney kind of looks fun. That
looked like a beautiful
magical.
day.
It looked magical.
I'm honored that she thought of us while at Disney. Thanks
Okay,
for
what's
making
up?
a video.
Look at this, bro.
Correct Opinions crew. I had a little to add on the Christmas and Santa Claus discussion that you guys had. And I have no problem if you want to teach Santa Claus on your own.
Just in case, if you have small children listening, just in case we're talking about Santa, if you know what I mean. Just in case. Okay.
Very nice.
I'm not going to be the guy that's saying it's like morally wrong or anything. I do think it's interesting though to tell them that there's this really powerful guy who knows what you're thinking and knows when you're sleeping, when you're awake. Like, he's omniscient basically, and you can see him, but also you kind of know that like not every mall Santa is Santa, and so he's kind of a mystery of like he has special powers, and he's kind of mythical kind of guy, but he's real. Trust me on that one. And then at age whatever, 7, 8, 9, they figure out that he's not, and you're like, yeah, we were lying to you, but don't worry, because God, that omniscient, all-powerful, invisible force, he's real. We were lying before, but now we're not. We're good. So don't you even deconstruct about that. we're chilling on that one. And anyway, I'm also a 7th grade teacher. I teach some middle school, and 7th grade, it seems like they'd be out of it by then. You guys were talking about ages. My first or second year teaching, I mentioned so casually, so nonchalant, I said, yeah, that's about as crazy as still believing in Santa Claus.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
and this poor, sweet little girl.
What?
I'll never forget. She started to tear up, and she was like, well, he's not. And I at first, my first reaction was mouth agape. My heart dropped through my feet. I'm like, I've just opened. This is the worst day of her life. And the kids, middle school, 7th grade kids, they're starting to look around like, because I'm like, surely, at this point, she's either figured it out or her parents have told her. But nary. She was so sad. And I was like, no, he could. I started going back on all my beliefs. I was like, he could be. I'm not. Who am I? I don't know.
Yeah,
and
I'm just a teacher.
I got a call the next day from her parents, her mom, I think. And, just like, man, you took away her. It was this whole thing, and she was fine at the end of the day. But I had to bite my tongue so hard. I was like, your daughter is 12, maybe 13 years old. Certainly she should have a grasp of the corporeal limits that one can have. You can't be getting around all those houses. In any case, I don't know what was happening, but I have never said anything like that again. Just on the off chance, because I'm not. That was terrible. But I feel for the earlier, for the teachers of the earlier grades where it's on the bubble. They're playing referees. I'm sure they're going back and forth. It's tough. It's tough. I don't think I should have to deal with it on my end once we're into middle and high school. Like, surely not. Yet, sometimes. Anyway, thanks, guys. Love what you do. Keep up the good stuff.
Thanks, dude. Good storyteller right there. Thanks for that.
That was phenomenal. It was so well done that I was like, maybe he did this a few times, but it was that length where I think he's just a talented communicator.
Yeah.
That guy's a stud.
My friends who are school teachers, they are better than most. They do it all day, all the time.
Uh-huh.
Use podcast all day. They just have to BS up there. They just talk for 8 hours.
Yeah.
They have to make some stuff up.
That's so
Shout
good.
out that guy. I've joked before when I said I believe in Jesus, I believed in Santa still.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to take that with a little grain of salt.
Yeah.
I had to do some more thinking later in my life and to really believe, but that's a great. It is fascinating. Not more 9-year-olds go. Okay, for those who were raised in a church home. Okay, the Santa thing, that was all made up. But the God thing, keep that going. I guess most 9-year-olds go, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, we're not going to church for Santa.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
It does seem like a risk. That's what I did for sure. That is funny, though.
I love that guy. That was all a good word, good points. And I felt the same way. I was a middle school camp counselor, and you think they should know certain stuff. And I get a kid who can't swim or can't really tie his shoes. Like, your elementary school counselor should have taken care of this. This should not be on me. I'm not doing the bathroom duty. Yeah, there's a number of things I don't do in middle school.
Or tie your shoe. Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velcro.
Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs are big.
Okay, we'll keep it going on Patreon. Thank you guys. Hope you're having a great Christmas season. Shout out to all y'all. Give us 5 stars, all that good stuff. Again, if you would keep listening, patreon.com/Trey Kennedy means the world, supports us. Katie, Eva has diapers because of the patrons.
Thank you.
Love you guys. See you next week. Peace.
Correct opinion.